Hello everyone and welcome to my day. I'm Kane Lowen and today we will be watching another Let's Game It Out video. This one is people wanted a Dino Park. I gave them an Extinction-Level event, Jurassic World Evolution 3. I've never played any of the Jurassic World Evolution games. I've barely seen the movies, honestly. I've watched I don't know if I've seen any of the Jurassic Park / World movies all the way through. I feel like I've seen bits and pieces of all of them probably, but like I don't think I've ever sat down and watched a single one of them all the way through. I should at some point. But anyway, yeah, I've never played any of these games either. I know that it's like it's like the Jurassic World version of like say like Zoo Tycoon and that sort of thing. Those like Zookeeper type games and stuff. So yeah, I at least have an idea of what to expect here. And then Josh gets involved. So yeah, I'll head over to my React corner now, and I hope you enjoy. All right, here we go.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out Jurassic World Evolution 3 today. Developers, thank you for a key. And also, this video is sponsored by Watcher of Realms. But more on that at the 1 minute 31 second mark. First things first, we have to
Watcher of Realms. I never heard of that.
And while this is looking pretty good already, look at all this stuff we can mess with. Like, what happens if we mess with shape? Oh, well, there you go.
Well, that's pretty cool, actually.
Something. What about if we go all the way back the other direction? Well, that's certainly a different kind of shape, I guess. But I think I know what my heart wants most. Full zeros across the board. Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Oh,
a
interesting.
blank canvas for our nonsense. And I like how you managed to sneak one tree in there still, as if we wouldn't notice. Your site is closed. You will need to open it to bring guests in. Yeah.
My guess is like maybe that's like just not a part of the map that you can build on or mess with. So like those trees are just sort of there by random world generation and not like anything you have any control of. That's just my guess, though.
I know, just give me a second. I think we have messing around to do on the island. After all, why would they give us all these environmental options if it wasn't to play around? And I mostly mean this, the terrain options. So the first question I have is, can I lower the terrain? Because I sure would love to make everything part of the ocean, but I noticed as my cursor gets closer, there's a border that shows up. Ah, fiddlesticks. Outside.
This sort of thing, I'm not usually a huge fan of these kinds of games. Not because I think they're bad or anything. They're just it just gives you a little bit too much freedom, you know. It's sort of the same reason I never got into like I enjoyed watching Minecraft Let's Plays back in like high school and stuff, but like try as I might, I've never gotten super into playing Minecraft myself. There's just too many possibilities, too many like things, and if you're not playing a creative mode, you have to go so far out of your way to like grind shit and stuff. It's just I don't know. I always get overwhelmed and struck with like choice paralysis because I never know what I want to make anything out of. I never know how high or how deep or whatever. Like I never know how I want to do this stuff. It always just gets overwhelming. So I tend to not play these kinds of games. Once I get into them, I get into them though.
Buildable area, so I can only do it over here? I guess that's a yes, like right up to the edge apparently. And hang on, that decline is way too gradual. Not when we could be making the radius much higher, the intensity much higher, and let's make the fall off extreme, and the slope the other extreme. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what we like to see. Quite the difference to be going from the ocean floor to this deep chasm. Wait a minute, if we can do that, do we do the same thing by raising the terrain? Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh god.
That's the gift that just keeps on giving. And you know what? I already got the only gift I need, because Watcher of Realms is the sponsor of this video, and the gift-tacular season is coming with plenty of gifts. It's even starting with a bang with 10 free summon crystals
just looks like Great Shadow Legends
code. You ever just want to sit back and play a game that has not just great graphics and cool-looking characters, but also requires actual strategy to win? Because if so,
is this like a tower defense?
Creating my fresh Watcher of Realms account and getting sucked in. I cleared this difficult stage with a
it's tower defense.
And as a total beginner, I even managed to take down this gosh darn dragon for 3 355 dragon blood. At this point, nobody
I mean, is that a
understands
lot?
strategy better than me. But can someone tell me how to win in PvP?
Is that like
Not
355
just in getting
gallons?
destroyed non-stop. And for all this, you're gonna
Is
need
one
heroes.
dragon
Thank
blood
goodness there are
equivalent to
over
like 100
250
gallons?
just
That was a
waiting for
big
you.
dragon
Look at
for that
this.
small
We've got
amount of blood.
dragons and samurai and Sun Wukong and even
Oh.
the Dracula. Oh, and also this guy.
Why
You know
did
who
Dracula
he
look
is.
like
And
that?
Your heroes may be the brawn, but your strategies are the brains. Hero placement and timing your skill releases absolutely matter. If you're off by even a little, that might be a full wipe. Or timing it right might mean you clean up the baddies immediately. And also 3 new heroes, Rivenhald, Cad, Grim, and Adrian from the North Throne just hit the battlefield.
Those look pretty cool.
And wow, look at them. They were made for this icy, snow-filled chaos. And don't forget, Giftacular season is real and it's spectacular. Just hop
What
into the game
am I
every day,
doing?
join the festive events, and you can get up to 123 free summoning crystals. Plus heaps and heaps of premium goodies.
King
Legendary
Horus?
soul stones,
Oh,
holiday
it's
skins,
it's
New
like a
Year's Eve
Santa skin for a
surprises.
character
What
in the
I'm
game.
saying is
Okay.
Santa's gone wild. So if this sounds good to you, there's a link
I
in
was
the
like,
description.
who the
Scan
fuck is
this
that?
QR
Like,
code,
legally
and you can
distinct
dive
Santa
into
Claus?
Watcher of
I don't think
Realms and all
anybody
these
owns
glorious
Santa
holiday
Claus.
rewards for free. And thanks again to them for sponsoring. Yeah, that's more like it. We've been busy doing a little bit of crafting. As you can see, our terrain is now looking exceptional. And done. With full coverage around our entire island.
That, honestly, make that, like, stone or something, and that looks like it could actually be, like an actual defense. You know, I could see, like, a castle being in here, and that's, like, the defensive wall or something. I don't know. There's no entry or exit point, though. So, like, good luck getting supplies in here, I guess.
Also, this is what it would look like if we were on the ground. As you can see, it's a very specific kind of awe-inspiring. In conclusion, there's plenty of room to build our park,
let's go with that.
which we're going to go ahead and start now with the building of our arrival point, the main entrance to the park. Guests travel to this point to dinosaur exhibitions and attractions. And we could just place that thing like right here, which is basically like right here in the center of the park. But I actually carved out a little land just for this thing. Yes, instead we're going to build it right here. Looking good. Wow, look at it looking so peaceful and modern. They are, of course, letting us know that the road isn't leading anywhere yet, obviously. Also, as a name, Arrival Point 3 isn't doing it for me. Entrance to fun. Yeah, that seems good. And now every time we mouse over it, we'll know. I love, by the way, that there's...
Oh, man, Nightbot would absolutely hate that.
There's already people here, just hanging out, bobbing back and forth, happy to be here, as they take in the beautiful scenery of nothing. Oh, but enough talk. Let's build out that pathway. And I'm just so gosh darn excited we're gonna use the checkered pattern. When people are taking a stroll to my park, I want them to feel like they're in a nice kitchen or bathroom. Oh, wait a minute. I can change the colors to all the colors of the rainbow. Finally. We're gonna go with the all obnoxious palette. And even better, I appreciate it isn't overriding the one I just did, so that everybody can see the moment I changed creative inspirations. And you're probably like, hey, where is this going? There's a mountain in the way. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a way to get up this mountain, right? It's not gonna say terrain too steep for everything. See, look, there we go. Who's ready to embark on a beautiful uphill journey of Jurassic pain? I know I am. Basically, we start at the...
I'm tired just looking at this.
Park entrance, then go up this big old path, which I'm pretty sure is going to be enjoyable for everybody involved, especially this part right here.
Oh god.
I'm not sure why the game decided this could be a valid path, but I'm sure it's as easy as 1, 2, What I'm saying is I hope you're ready to get some cardio. You want to see dinosaurs, you gotta earn seeing dinosaurs. And also no safety railings.
Oh god.
After all, we have basic trust, and you do trust a dinosaur park.
Okay, a little bit of a peek behind the curtain. I actually have acrophobia. So the idea of a pathway this high up, I mean, there's a lot of space. It's not like right up on the edge of the cliff, but like the idea of a pathway this high up with no safety railings or anything, and it's not exactly level either, is just genuinely kind of making me a little anxious to look at.
Right? Anyway, once you come off the top of the mountain, you start to head back down. And then you follow the path all the way back to over here. Why here exactly? Because if we get a little bit of a bird's eye view, it's basically right where you started. Okay, let's see. Is that enough to open the doors? Let's open the park and find out.
The park is opening.
Well, that seems like a no, given that there's 0 guests in the park. Probably has something to do with this no park appeal thing. Alright, I guess I understand. You're not going to want to go into a park with nothing here. And that's what all these side options are for. We've we've got stuff like operations and enclosures and attractions, but we're gonna start with the guest stuff. And let's see, what do we got? Oh, and thank goodness there's convenient little symbols.
I
That
already
looks like
know
a
I'm not gonna
toilet.
like
We'll just
this.
go ahead and skip that. Go over here to the small hotel. Small hotels provide accommodation for guests and provide close distance, blah, 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 blah. Or we can go with the large hotel. Wow, yeah, there it is. Look at that. And we don't even have to go with this design. We can do one that's styled after the original Jurassic Park. In fact, there's just so many styles. I just don't know which one to choose.
Oh,
Hey,
you can do custom
when it
designs.
says place custom? Oh, yeah, now we're talking. Look at this beaut. Luxury personified. Large hotel, fully operational. Accommodation rating 100%. There's nothing I love more than rolling up to my fancy hotel at an all-inclusive resort and being like, ah, yes, time to go to sleep in my storage unit. Okay, fine. I should probably give it some scenery. Here, I know what we'll do. We'll class the place up with one light. That isn't even on. We did good. And let's see. Let's give people more of what they're gonna want or need or whatever. Like medium shopping. We'll place that thing right about here. I'll never get tired of how they already stylize buildings. Just have a bunch of people in them already. Anyway, we'll round this out with a couple more things, like this huge food thingy, which we'll just go ahead and place right there, like that. Not to mention my favorite drinking establishment of all time, Sumptuous Sodaville. Okay, there we go. We're like a real establishment and everything. I'll just stand here in the bushes staring at this guy while he watches me watch him. Okay, what do you think? Is that good enough? Can we open the doors now? Let's hit that open button again and find out. Well, we don't have any guests still, but hey, you can't beat that profit margin where I'm losing $7,500 a minute. Oh, right. I probably need some dinosaurs, don't I? Okay, well, don't worry. We'll get this underway. First things first, I assume we need to make an enclosure, which we'll go ahead and add right over here so that these people can get a nice front row seat to fun. Oh, okay. I gotta admit, I wasn't expecting the game would let me do this. Okay, so be it. We'll just go ahead and like wrap it around like so. Okay, there we go. There's our very awkward-looking fence. And more than that, imagine being these people right here on the other side of the fence where the dinosaurs will be. Now, in order to buy those dinosaurs, we need to head on over to the marketplace. But unfortunately, I can't yet because I don't have a marketplace facility. Build a marketplace to connect to dinosaur purchasing services. My favorite impulse buy. Let's go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put that like, whoa. Yeah, no kidding. It's too steep. There's got to be somewhere you're going to be happy with. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Okay, and now that we've got that handled, it's time to buy us some dinosaurs. Oh my goodness, there's so many types, of which I recognize basically nothing except Triceratops. Oh, but you know what? I think I know what's really speaking to me. Unknown carnivore? You mean like a mystery box of dinosaurs sold by the Reptile Brothers? Details unknown? Absolutely buy it now. And I have to set a drop-off.
Bear in mind, like I said, I haven't seen... Like, I haven't watched these movies all the way through. I think I've seen bits and pieces of some of them. I haven't sat down and watched them all the way through, though. But, like, wasn't the whole thing that the dinosaurs were made in the parks? Like, they have, like, labs and stuff at the parks that they genetically engineered the dinosaurs at? Like... What? Who are the Reptile Brothers? Who are these people? Why do you buy them from somewhere? What is happening?
Point of which I could place it just anywhere, but we'll be good and put it in the enclosure. Yes, there we go. Okay. Now I just think we wait for them to get delivered. Oh boy, here comes our deliveries now. You know, I couldn't help but notice the dinosaur seems a little small and a little swingy. Oh, there it is. Well, there's the mystery box guarantee for you.
That
we
is
didn't
tiny.
know what we'd get, and in turn, we got the world's tiniest dinosaur. Consider me excited. Okay, check that out. Now we have like a smidgen of 1 star out of 5. Surely people will enter our park now.
Just out of curiosity. Okay, according to Wikipedia, the smallest dinosaur species recorded... I mean, there's the AI overview saying some stuff, but I'm ignoring that. Something called Compsognathus, which grew to around the size of a chicken. All right. Maybe that's what this is.
Okay, so where is everybody? The game even claims there's 113 people here. Where? I haven't seen anyone come out of the building, nor is anybody walking around here. And before you...
Wait a minute, did I see that properly?
Where? I haven't seen any...
Okay, for a second I thought those, like, potted plants were clipping through the benches. No, the benches are built into the potted plants. Or the potted plants are built into the benches. It's part of the design. That's a point.
Anyone come out of the building, nor is anybody walking around here. And before you're like, Josh, you're so silly. Look, there's guests right there. I don't know, despite seeing those people, it says there's 0 out of 1,600 guests. Well, clearly this is a case of not enough dinosaurs. I mean, just look at that dinosaur appeal. 82 out of 11,500. Whatever, I know what we need. Let's roll the dice again with some unknown herbivores. I love a good surprise, especially when I can watch the dinosaurs just whip around from the helicopter like this. And here it is. Oh, well, at least you're bigger. And I absolutely love that the helicopters all have to wait their turn. This guy leaves, this guy comes in. Meanwhile, everybody else just has to wait. At least they look comfortable and not all the way dejected or possibly dead. So far, so good it looks like.
It looked like it was asleep or something.
Total guests, 2% dinosaur appeal, and yet still nobody is coming out of the entrance or taking my gigantic walk of shame. That's okay, I get it. What kind of loser comes to a theme park with a 1-star rating and only a handful of dinosaurs?
That's less than a star.
Well, fair enough. Let's add these to the mix. The Riznosaurus. That name is a mouthful, so we're just gonna call them the Riz. Okay, this is becoming a little more of a tactical effort. On account of all the other dinosaurs, we're running out of spaces where we can deliver. Truly, this is the most fun of running a dinosaur park. Trying to comb every pixel looking for a spot where I can still place a dinosaur. Anyway, the important thing is that
you could just make the enclosure bigger.
Also, holy crap, that guy is way bigger than I thought he would be.
What are those claws?
Molly, you're way bigger. Either way, I think we've done some really good work here. They
Jesus.
for certain have enough space to wander around, and by that I mean they get to pace back and forth in a really tiny radius. And if you're lucky like this one, you can't move around at all. I would like to point out that even with all this excitement, I have yet to see anybody physically enter the park. But it also says there's 578 guests, and that number is climbing. Now there's over 1,000 people. Well, if that's true, where is everybody? Okay, I think I have a hunch as to what's happening here. I think the game doesn't like things like this. I mean, yeah, it let me do this, but I think after the fact, the game is like, nuh-uh, we're not gonna reward your BS with people coming in and struggling. We demand that you fix your crimes first. I mean, that's fine. That's what the smooth terrain tool is for. And of course, everything to max. What do you think? Is this gonna fix it?
Oh. Whoa.
Wow, that was fast. I mean, it doesn't look better to me, but what do
I know?
I'll just smooth everything and leave nothing to chance. I like how it's also slimming down the edges of the path, effectively making this so much scarier. Like before you could walk on the path.
I was about to say that, yes.
Next to it. No longer, though. Now everything is just terrifying. Jesus, finally we did it. I feel like I just did actual QA. You're welcome, you two creepy twins. Anyway, whatever, it's working and that's what I care about. How's it going, everyone? Is your cardio off the charts yet? Just pretend you're traveling like in Lord of the Rings. Who wants to be Tom Bombadil? Just kidding, I don't even know how to read, so that character doesn't exist to me. Actually, wait, I have a question now. All you lovely people.
Honestly, it's a good thing he put the hotel inside of the park after this pathway, because honestly, like, I feel like I would be dead to the world just after making this trek. Like, how to get all your steps in, like, early, holy shit. I would be absolutely, God, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I can't think of the right word, so I'm just gonna go with exhausted. I know there's a more intense word, but I cannot think of it right now.
People, you came here to see dinosaurs, right? How about we get you a fresh dinosaur? Here, let's do this guy with the brains. I mean, look at that. People really like them. And they're Plantosauruses. Honestly, what's the worst that could happen? Me being able to deliver them right there, that's what. Well, there we go. Behold, there are now dinosaurs in your dinosaur park. What do you think of that? Dinosaur threat? What do you mean dinosaur threat? Look at this guy. Yes, just like him. The struggle is real. He just wants to love you. Oh no. Careful, little guy. You might fall down into the helicopter, and wouldn't that be a shame?
Holy shit.
Although, admittedly, people don't seem that bothered by it. I mean, they are heading back to the entrance, like cowards. Actually, you know what? Why did you come all the way out here to see dinosaurs, then you just run away when there's dinosaurs? What I mean to say is, you want dinosaurs? I'm gonna give you dinosaurs. All of these. All I really have to do is find places to put down the little flare thingy, so that they know where to drop off this apex predator, as well as all their friends, and so on and so forth. Look at these unsuspecting people, completely unaware of the predator about to take them. No, don't go. There's still so many more dinosaurs to come. See, look, here's one now, which, as you can see, we're handling with care. Oh yeah, here's the good stuff, where these people are panicked and confused and don't know how to get off.
I love how they clearly just don't have any kind of physics until they're on the ground.
And every time they're gonna try and get away, something new and exciting.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
god.
Wait a minute. People can actually die in this game? And they can die in undignified poses? Alright, Josh, pace yourself. You're gonna pass out from excitement.
Oh
But
my
really,
god.
this is what I've been hoping for ever since I played Planet Coaster and Zoo. How can we have our own special kind of fun?
Oh yeah,
I like how
Planet Zoo. That was
meanwhile, all
another
these
one I was trying to think
helicopters are
of.
still dropping off more dinosaurs. I get it, sir. If they didn't want you to kill people with dinosaurs, they would have paid you more. Dinosaurs, look out. Lunch is coming right for you. Uh-oh, looks like you lost someone. Oh, look, they're playing now. Everything's fine.
That's not good.
I mean, I feel kind of bad that this happened to you. Although that's what you get for wearing sandals to the Dino-pocalypse.
Oh my god.
Well, unsurprisingly, this sure has made a mess of this place. And look at all these people up the hill freaking out. They have no idea how bad it is the other direction.
God, I could never actually do this myself. I would feel so bad. I feel guilty just looking at this. I'm not even doing this and I feel bad. Oh my god.
Oh, never mind. They're about to find out. Yes, let's chance it. Let's run by the predator. Sucks to be that guy. Really, what's the worst that could happen running between two dinosaurs? Now listen, Frontier Developments, I don't want to tell you how to make your game.
Oh,
so
Frontier?
Could you do me a favor and
Isn't
add
that
this
the Elite
functionality
Dangerous
to
people?
Planet Zoo? My employees would thank you. Also, I gotta be honest, it feels like most of this is the park goer's fault. Okay, maybe not that one, but this guy doesn't need to be going this direction. That was his own fault. Well, this has been a rip-roaring good time.
Oh my god.
Looks like all the people are just about dead. And there are methods we can use to capture these dinosaurs so they don't kill more people. But why on earth would we do that? After all, nature's hungry, and I'm here to make sure that they get fed. And it looks like we won't have much of a problem with that. It looks like the moment people feel safe again, they just wander back into the park. And thus an infinite supply of food. Because it looks like once they come into the park, they can't leave. And they're not bright at all.
Oh
Well,
my
I
God.
guess this whole island is forfeit. Probably safer if we nuke this whole thing and try again somewhere else. I want to thank Watcher of Realms again
Okay.
for sponsoring this video. Linky in the
Part of me thought that he was gonna actually nuke the park.
description if you want to check out the game for yourself. We'll be back with more of this. After all, I've got some really choice ideas, so I hope you had fun. I know I did. And I'll see you next time.
Oh wow, I actually managed to do it this time. Pause it at the very last possible second. Yeah, that was insane. I'm actually having a really fun time reacting to these. It's kind of giving me the same like expectation. This is reacting to these is how I expected to be reacting to like Maxor. So for those of you who don't know, I reacted to a Maxor video. It was the other day, but it hasn't been uploaded. I finished editing it and everything, and honestly, like those videos just felt like that one video felt like it was just too much for me to react to on a video. I edited. I have that video fully edited, exported, ready to go. I don't think I'm gonna upload it because honestly, a few days later, I'm just not happy with it. You know, like I was when I reacted to M&J TV and I edited that and I did all that stuff. I was happy with it in the end. When I reacted to Russian Badger, which at the time of this recording goes up in like 40 minutes. But for you guys watching was like have been probably a couple weeks ago or something, depending on when I put these videos out. When I reacted to that one, I had a lot of fun reacting to that one. I went through the editing processes, edited that, exported it, uploaded it to YouTube. I was happy with it. The Maxwell video, I am not happy with. I am not happy with it at all. Part of it is because of the audio issues that I had in that one, which will probably also be in the where did Ash go video, if I even upload that one. But yeah, like I just was not happy with that video, and so I might just end up not uploading it at all. We'll see. But the point of that entire ramble is reacting to these is giving me it's making me feel like how I expected to feel reacting to Maxor. But also it feels a little bit more tame. I feel like I'm able to process things a little bit more easily and able to actually give good entertaining reactions this time. Where that one I was just quiet for a lot of it because I think my brain just broke. And I couldn't really and I was just struggling to process what was even happening, and it was just not fun. Trust me, I promise you right now, I am not happy with that video. If I ever do upload it, you'll see exactly why. It's just I was just not happy with how that video turned out. And I wasn't happy with like the rambles that I went on. That I most of which I ended up just cutting out actually, and like it's just not a good video. So I don't think I'll upload it. But yeah, but I had a lot of fun with this one too. Uh, be sure to check out Let's Game It Out. His videos are fantastic. Probably, I have to wonder, does he have a day job or anything, or is this like what he does for a living? Because fuck, man, I couldn't imagine literally just leaving my PC on for like hours on end with a game running. I've been because I just get bored and want to do other stuff, and like I just haven't been able to really get wrap my head around that. Even just like in Pal World, with how long some of the stuff takes. I've been enjoying Pal World. It's only been out for like a couple weeks, and I already have like 90 hours on it. So like I've been loving Pal World. I've been addicted to Pal World. And even there, with how long some of the stuff can take to make, I've just been struggling to really get through it just because I just get so bored. I want to do stuff, but I have to wait for stuff to be finished. And it's not like an idle game where I can just turn the game off and do something else and come back a few hours later and everything's finished. I have to be actively signed into the game in order for it to do anything. You know, and he does. That's what he has to do for a lot of these videos too, for a lot of these games. So the fact that he actually does that, and will just leave his computer running for like sometimes I think weeks on end is what I've read to make this stuff work is just unreal. But yeah, he puts a lot of effort into these clearly, and it shows. And yeah, be sure to give some more of his stuff a watch. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I enjoyed reacting to this. I hope you enjoyed watching me react to it. I hope I did a good enough job actually reacting. Sorry for all the rambling. I mean, maybe you guys like that. Maybe you're here for it. I don't know. But yeah, I hope to catch you all next time. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and take care.